think, Zoe? What do you think? Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? Did Daddy have good ideas? Yeah. Was that a good walk we had this morning? Are you excited for the RV to get done? What's going on, guys? Hugh Auto Scotty here. I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine. I'm going to go to Gracefield today, and we are going to be taking these bad boys right here to see my friend Brian, who is a master welder and a really cool and interesting guy. Actually, I forget how exactly we met. I think I just showed up at his house. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He had a cool trailer outside of his house, and I'm pretty sure I just knocked on his door. But anyways, we're gonna go meet Brian today. Brian is a very talented welder and just a really great guy all around. He's gonna give us some help here, the much needed help we need to get this project done. So come along for the ride.
No.
Yeah, okay, because, so that's just them leaving, right?
Good.
Yeah. Is it? Do you want me to check?
I think so.
Okay,
No.
okay. So, yeah, so this is the situation. So you got the Smog pump manifold going into here. I've removed these on this one. And, you know, I was thinking maybe just some pipe fittings. That's the compound that I had just, it's like exhaust sealing compound or whatever. But I have to seal these holes up. And the other thing...
From the outside, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Let me ask you something. I've got a bit of a concern about those holes. Do you think that just by sealing those holes up, that it might develop a problem with the exhaust back pressure, like create a back pressure shock wave? You know, because they can, like if the exhaust is going down here, if it goes into this hole, hits a barrier here, would it not create a back pressure shock wave coming out that side, similar to like a two-stroke?
That's a good question. It'd be minimal, but...
Yeah, well, what I was thinking of doing for that reason is, like, I still have the tubes that fit in here. I was going to put them in and then cap that off and then cut them and bend them upwards so that, like, sort of like this. Like I was thinking of like maybe cutting this off and then just bending the metal up just so that it would cover that hole, you know? That was my...
Okay, like,
yeah.
snip these in close and then weld them across.
Yeah, or just even just like cut them off and then bend them up. Just, it doesn't have to be completely sealed, but just so that there's no shock wave. Just so, you know, you're going to have a little bit of blow by there, but as long as this part of it is sealed, and you know what I mean? I don't know if does that make sense to you?
Yeah, okay, so you got two different applications, like here, because these aren't in this, right?
Well, they were. I took them out.
Okay.
I took them out. So these manifolds are from both sides of my RV. This is what this used to look like. Used to have these little fittings with the tubes coming out, and that's exactly what was over here. So I don't know if the best thing to do is just to weld this hole shut or put a pipe fitting in there and then weld it.
What is this material in here?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of a... I was trying to figure that out. I think it's some kind of a...
God, it's hard to say. It could be white metal, eh?
Could be a ceramic of some kind, too. I was almost thinking it might be like...
Feels like metal.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
What do you think, man? Like, what's your what do you think should happen here? I think you get the whole situation. Have you seen a Smog pump before? Like, the problem with these is they just leak. You know, the leaky exhaust and you know what I mean?
Well, it's almost better off you had to crimp these.
Crimp them, yeah.
Just
cut it and crimp it.
Yeah, and then, God, maybe depending on what material it is, maybe I can braze it.
what do you think should happen here? Braze around here and cut these off and put some sort of piece of steel across here? Or?
Well, all I'm going to try and do is strike it with the MIG here. Is this one here is what?
Yeah, somebody got into that one. Somebody got into that one.
Because if the MIG will touch this and talk to it, they're easy to fill. Just fill them, cut them.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so build the metal up just gradually and make them over.
I mean, hopefully, if that's a metal plug, then yeah,
So,
you can bring the other ones. Hey.
All new tanks then?
Yeah, I'm here.
oh,
Is there any fuel, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
hey guys, so Brian's working the gas station here, so I don't want to bother him too much, but it seems like he's kind of got a pretty good plan for these manifolds. What he's going to do is hit them with the MIG to see if the MIG will take to the metal. I really want to show you guys this rocket stove that Brian's made. It's really, really cool. He calls these Blue Sea Healing rocket stoves. Really, really great, great design. Should get Brian to explain exactly how they work. Like a little hinge here, presumably for the ashes. A little feed tube right on the side here. Bumper, or this wheel well. He's made this wheel well. Wow, this is probably the strongest wheel well you'll ever see on a truck, ever. What's up? What's up?
I know you're from somewhere.
Yeah, I used to give you gas here, yeah.
Okay, you know, but you taking pictures? I've never seen a blue horse before.
No, I know.
You know,
Well, Brian's gonna be helping me out with my motorhome, and
him?
But yeah, he's a good welder, man. He knows what he's doing. But I used to fill your truck up and everything because I used to work here too.
Okay.
Yeah. Take care. Eh? He's got a rocket stove in here too. It's like a concession trailer. It's got a little PA system up here. This flips up into a bed. Got his fridge and microwave. Really cool. He built this whole thing. So you can perform out of his trailer and serve drinks. And he's got his rocket stove here. And being built here. Yeah, yeah, as I was saying, so what I'll do is I will, if you want to test to see if that's going to work, then I'll bring them home and I will prepare them for you.
Here's what we're going to do. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
We'll find out. No
Yeah.
harm done. It's not going to hurt nothing, does it? Give it a try. You might just be able to do it, yeah?
Let's see. What's that looking like?
Let's see what happens. We got this a little further. We can do it.
Okay. Okay,
I'll be able
awesome.
to just slowly fill them, or I can just drop something in
Do
there,
you
make it
think-
a little easier.
What about what about around here? Like, do you think it's possible to get that? Because they leak around there too.
They do, eh?
Yeah. So, do you think that's going to be a bit That's going to be a bit trickier, right?
You got a wire brush here handy?
Yeah, I seen you got a.
No,
I was looking for one.
I got one in my shoulder. You know what? I keep with a good one.
What's that?
I got a lot of tools in my own good stuff. We're gonna try some. I'll be happy to try it if this works. Got my helmet too. I don't like the shade on it. Fuck, it's gonna work.
Yeah. Think so?
Like, this is the best all-around wire
Fucking
you'll
A,
ever
man.
use, eh? They even hard surface with this shit. But don't weld steady. Spot and moves, and you know what I mean?
I don't.
Well, you will.
This is why you're doing this and not me.
You know welding? He says, "What are you?" I said, "I'm just everybody else."
Yeah.
The blue horse idealism. It's tax. There's no taxes.
So I'll come back tomorrow, Brian.
What time are you coming in?
I gotta work tonight. Got a gig tonight, and I'll come by around noon.
Around noon?
Yeah.
Right on.
Okay. See, welding is a highly specialized skill. I'll leave it to the pros here. Okay. You happy? Happy to see Daddy? Okay. I got you. Super stoked because we've got a path forward here. Isn't that right, Zoe? We've got a path forward. We understand exactly what we're going to do with these manifolds here. I'm so glad we went to see Brian. Let's have a closer look at that. So that's going to work out just fine. It's going to run a bead all around the collar and just build up a little cover over it. I'll cut all these tubes off flat, wire brush everything, make sure everything's clean. He's even going to go over some of the joints around. Like, there's some cracks. There's a crack right there. I don't think that's a huge deal because there's a sleeve in there, but he's also going to go over that just to make sure everything is nice and airtight. So we're going to redo these manifolds, and by the time we're done with these, they're going to be nice and solid and clean and exhaust leak free. So I am really stoked. Excited for the RV? Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be staying alone tonight. So guys, stay tuned to the channel to see how this turns out. And we got lots of future videos coming up with Brian featured in them. Brian's such an interesting character. There's really only one Brian on the planet, that's for sure. I'm sure you guys will get to know Brian a little bit better on the channel because he's definitely a unique person. I'll see you next time. Zoe, say bye to the people. Say bye to the people, Zoe. You're smelling something. You're smelling the pig ears, aren't you? Daddy had some pig ears for you somewhere in here. Yes, you're probably going to find them, aren't you? See you soon.